Does Floyd bear any resemblance, or does he owe any allegiance to Bob Dobbs?
You know, Bob Dobbs is just that floating head with the
pipe.
The pipe.
Yeah.
And I've tried to read some of their books, and I love the pictures, the collages, but I just can't make heads or tails out of.
It's thick, man. It's really thick. There is no joking around about how funny that is, but also how real they take it. It's the Church and Sub Genius is brilliant.
Floyd is a mishmash of like myself, my father, different cult leaders, and just any like mafioso type people that you might meet, such as Tony Soprano, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But I think Floyd is completely unique. You're not going to look at him and say, oh, that's just Jim Jones with a Hawaiian shirt.
Right. And even though he is a cult leader, we can still use just his status of lording over people to parody or satire just any situation like that, like a boss at an office or the manager at a McDonald's or just anything.
And he's a really bad cult leader. He only has 4 members, and he just kind of treats it as having a really bad job that he can't quit because, you know, you lose the health insurance and all the perks that go along with quitting your job. So he's like, man, if I quit the cult, then who's going to mow the lawn? Who's going to make me dinner? So it's more like that. He's in it for just the different perks. And what we try to do is portray him in a way is like, is he really believe what he's saying, or does he know what's going on and he's just pulling a fast one?
Now, this being the pilot episode, that implies there will be more. What are your future plans for the show?
Gosh, well, I think the next step would just be to write our Emmy acceptance speeches, right, Matt?
Well, I've actually started working, prepping a second script. We've got a lot of ideas in the pipeline. And we're trying to see what fits together and maybe what stands alone as its own episode. I actually brought some character sketches in my bag today that I wanted you to look at for this episode that I've got an idea for. So yeah, we know that just because the Kessler event, the premiere, is coming up, once it's over, the event is over, but the cartoon isn't, and we're gonna keep on trucking.
Yeah, and we have dozens of ideas for stories and whatnot. And I think the main thing about the Kessler, we want our friends and family to come, but we also want lots and lots of strangers to come. We want to see their reaction. We want to see if we can actually draw a crowd. And then we're also inviting prominent people that who know people that could possibly shop this around for us to see if we can actually get paid to do this rather than us paying to make it happen.
Cool.
So
that's our day job.
That's the main thing. Like just like an artist who paints something on canvas wants to be in a museum, or someone who types up a manuscript wants to be on bookshelves. We want our show to be on TV. Yeah. We're not looking for it just to be on YouTube and for us to see how many hits we've gotten. We want to take this all the way to the top.
Nothing against YouTube.
Right. Give me the hard sell. Why should people come out there to the Kessler on Saturday night, September 3rd?
Basically, it's the economy's bad right now, and let me start over. I know you're going to edit it out. Start off like, look, we're all going to die. So, basically, Matt and I did this in part because of our frustration with what is out there as far as the different cartoons and different things that pretend to be smart but really aren't. We wanted to create something that was unique, fun, challenging, and we wanted to present it free for everybody who wanted to come out. And it's not just the pilot. We're giving you an art show, we're giving you a musical band, and there's even going to be food and drink. So that should be reason enough on a Saturday night, completely free. What are you going to do besides that?
Everything he said, plus we really just want to give everybody a good time. I mean, it's going to be, like you said, there's music, we're going to be having food and drink, there's going to be a fun place to socialize. The artwork that's coming, I've seen some of it, and it looks really, really, really good, especially the stuff I did. But yeah, no, everybody should come out because it's going to be a blast.
All right. Well, thank you, Todd and Matt, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.